World football jerseys are here. Support your nation and this channel in style with all new, all original designs available only in the Ultrasport store. Scan the QR code to shop now. As the round of 16 continues, we come to you from New York, New Jersey, MetLife Stadium, playing host here as Brazil prepare to take on Norway. The knockout stage continuing here in this FIFA World Cup, and we've got all the action for you right here on Ultrasport. But first we pause for the national anthems. Holland to Berge to begin the action here today. Norway wearing their beautiful red kit, one of, in my opinion, the best in the World Cup, with white shorts, as Odegaard and Brazil in yellow and blue. And we are glad to have you with us here. It's worth mentioning that Norway, the only national team that Brazil have faced but never beaten. 2 wins. However, this is going to be a good start as they hope to do that in this round of 16. Bruno Guimarães puts Brazil out in front early here as we take a look at this once again. Vinicius Jr. with the assist. Goalkeeper goes out in front, unable to prevent this one from being scored. Guimarães finds the back of the net, and just like that, it's 1-0 for Brazil. Holland to Berge once again, and not even 10 minutes into this one, the Norwegians are on the back foot. Sorloth has it taken here as he tried to set something up near the box. Vinny Jr. is not going to find a partner further up. Holland now to Nusa. Erling Haaland. Now Wolf. Wolf crossed over. Odegaard with a header, but it goes right into the hands of Alisson. Danilo now towards Rafinha. Casemiro, who had the crucial goal that put Brazil back in against Japan, back in the fray in the round of 16. It could have very well been Norway versus Japan here today after that thriller in the round of 32. Odegaard has it taken by Marquinhos. Hegem is going to get it right back for Norway. Nusa. Danilo is going to take possession there for Brazil, but Wolf gets it right back from Rafinha. Ayer, as we approach 30 minutes here at MetLife Stadium, the venue that will host the final. Cross, headed away here. Sorloth to Odegaard as the Norwegians advance here. Erling Haaland with a good shot, but Alisson is going to make the save, and that'll be a corner kick. We'll go to the POV camera here as Ryerson sets things up. Beautiful afternoon here in the New York, New Jersey metropolitan area. This is going to lead to a stoppage. I believe we've seen a foul committed, and now Norway are going to get what is perhaps their best chance all match. Ryerson to take a free kick. Just under 10 minutes to go here in half one. Into the box, Danilo is going to head it away, but it comes back to Ayer. Ryerson. Surlith. Ryerson moves into the box. Paqueta is going to get the last touch as this one goes out. And so a corner kick coming up for Norway once again. From Odegaard now into the hands of Alisson. And Vinicius Jr. will get things going once again for Brazil. Rafinha. Couple of minutes to go here in the first half. We'll see how much stoppage time is added on here. 1 minute before the half here at MetLife. Surlith, not Odegaard. Norwegians looking to set something up in the last few seconds before halftime. 1-0 after 45 minutes of action here at MetLife Stadium. Can Brazil hold on for the next 45, or will Norway find a way to come back? Stay tuned to find out as we bring you World Cup coverage here on Ultrasport. "45 minutes gone, 45 minutes to go here between Brazil and Norway in the round of 16. Carlo Ancelotti's South American side hoping to win a 6th World Cup, trying to end a championship drought that has been going on since 2002. Vinicius Jr. threatening near the box, but Norway gonna take the ball back here. Nusa to Wolf. Wolf now gets it to Holland. And now Arsnith with a chance here. It is going to roll in. And Norway have tied this one up. 1-1 between Brazil and Norway. As Brazil opened the first half with an early goal, so too do Norway open the second half. And we are tied 1-1 here between these two sides at MetLife Stadium. We take a look at this once again. Alisson goes out, tries to make an early move to prevent this one from going in, but it just ends up hurting them as it bounces off him and rolls into the net. Almost didn't make it in, but it finds that back corner. And because of that, we are level 1-1 between Brazil and Norway. Two very strong, very formidable sides. Norway are having their best World Cup since 1998, a World Cup which actually saw them defeat Brazil 2-1. Danilo to Magalhães here. Casemiro, who again had that tying goal in the match with Japan that could very well have taken Brazil out of this tournament way earlier than expected. Guimarães to Rafinha. Casemiro had it for a moment. Hegem steps in to take control, take possession on behalf of Norway here. Arsne to Nusa, but I believe there's been an offside. And with that, we go to our first substitution of the match. Fabinho coming on to replace Casemiro, as Brazil are the first side to make a change. Got about 23 minutes to go until extra time here, if this one does go to extra time. Marquinhos sent it over to be intercepted by Hegem. Konya getting in there, but there has been a foul, so it will be a Norwegian free kick. Positively packed here this afternoon at MetLife. Tens of thousands coming out here to the stadium that will eventually host the final on the 19th of July in what has been a historic 48-team World Cup. Bruno Guimarães now to Rafinha. Looking for a cross here to set something up. Wolf blocked it successfully, but in doing so, set it out as well. Cunha coming off, Igor Thiago coming on now for Brazil. 75 minutes in. Marquinhos got the touch. It's deflected here. Nyland to Hegem and Berge. Wolf to Nusa. Norway trying to make a move and pull off a big upset here in this round of 16 match with only a few minutes more until extra time. Arsene looking for something here. Berge and Ryerson. Odegaard. Sorloth. Odegaard. Ryerson moves in. Paqueta is going to get in there and take it for Brazil. And now Vinicius Jr. looking to echo what we saw against Japan. Will it be a stoppage time goal? Doesn't look like it. Not at the moment, at least. Oh! Over the crossbar. So close to avoiding extras. But now we see the most pivotal substitution of the whole match. Neymar, ladies and gentlemen, has made his entrance. And they brought him in late, just before extra time here. We're going to see how that changes the equation between these two sides. 2 minutes of stoppage time added on at the end of the second half here. Sorloth with the last touch as the whistle blows. It is 1-1 between Brazil and Norway after 90 minutes of action. We're going to extra time in the round of 16.
Coming off the pitch,
Erling Haaland gets us underway in this first half of extra time between Brazil and Norway. Glad to have you with us here on Ultrasport. Nusa to Haaland. Ooh. Erling Haaland leading Norway into this 2026 World Cup, a World Cup that has been very successful for them so far, but it could all come to an end here today as they take on a formidable opponent in Brazil. Norway, of course, having their fans go viral for that Viking row chant, which they were doing here at halftime during this match. Guimarães goes down. That's a bit nasty. Free kick now for Brazil. Marquinhos sends it up into the air to Neymar, who gets his first touch of the game. Odegaard now to Bob. Coming up to 100 minutes. Cross to Haaland. Two Brazilians boxing him in, but Marquinhos will get the last touch to lead to an Odegaard corner. About 5 minutes to go in this first half of extra time as the sun begins to set here in New Jersey. Odegaard playing with an injury we've just learned. We'll hope to find out more information on that, but he seemed well enough to take a corner kick, so perhaps one shouldn't think too much of it. Rafinha. And now we have 2 minutes of stoppage time added on for this first half of extra time. Bruno Guimarães. Igor Thiago. Now Nyland. Oh! Nyland sends a man down as he goes in for the save. 1-1 after 15 minutes, and we go to 15 minutes more of extra time before penalty kicks here between Brazil and Norway. Away we go. Neymar with one of the first touches as Brazil open this second half of extra time with possession. 1-1 still here in the round of 16. Penalty kicks seemingly more and more a reality with every minute that passes by. But Bruno Guimarães and Vinicius Jr. and of course Neymar hoping to set something up near the Norwegian box. Fabinho to Guimarães. He's going to have it taken by Ayer. And now Nusa is going to try and lead a charge for the Norwegians. Bob needs a cross here, but such is the ingenuity of positioning. Runs right into a roadblock there. Just a few minutes to go before penalties here. Corner kick coming up from Ødegaard. Holland! Maybe the best chance Norway have had so far at breaking this deadlock. Fabinho was there as well, ready to get it away if Alisson's efforts were to fail. Guimaraes heads it out. Hegem is going to get it back for Norway. Now Ødegaard over to Holland. Holland just lost it there. Vinicius Jr. now. And there is the end of extra time. We are going to penalties, ladies and gentlemen, here in the round of 16. After 120 minutes, 1-1 between Brazil and Norway, and things are about to get quite dramatic. Fabinho to take the first kick on behalf of Brazil here. Straight on, tricks the keeper. Although this is somewhat of a guessing game inherently. Holland tucks it into the corner. And Alisson falls to his knees in despair. Neymar now. And we all think back to the penalty shootout at the Olympics in 2016. He was a part of that as well. 2-1 Brazil. Ødegaard now. Inching up. A lot of this is mind games as well. You can see it in the way they walk up, try to tease the keeper. Thiago, straight. 3-2. And again, 3-3, still level. As Rafinha now steps up for Brazil. Tucks it into the corner. 4-3. Bob now for Norway. Hoping to keep things alive. Alisson makes the save. And now Brazil need this one goal from Vinicius Jr. And they are on to the quarterfinals. Here we go. Pauses, sends it straight in, and Brazil win 5-3 on penalties here against Norway. The Brazilian side move on to the quarterfinals of this World Cup, while the Norwegians will have to row their way back home after a penalty shootout defeat here at New York, New Jersey. A look at this once again, straight on. Keeper misses, and Vinicius Jr. will have his face in all of the headlines, all of the newspapers around Brazil tomorrow. Brazil 5-3 here in penalties. 1-1 after 120 minutes between Brazil and Norway in this round of 16. The Brazilians moving on, Neymar among them in this FIFA World Cup.